beautiful woman stepped into the elevator and stood right in front of the man, yet he showed no reaction at all. He even turned his back on her. As professional seduction experts, this was the first time they had met a true opponent. With only 1 month left before his daughter's wedding, Jack approached the team and asked them to test his future son-in-law. David had once been a notorious playboy, changing girlfriends as often as he changed clothes. But ever since he met Jack's daughter, he seemed like a different person. Everyone said he had changed for the better. Jack, however, wasn't convinced. A private investigation revealed that David's company was on the brink of bankruptcy after a failed investment. Jack feared that David's pursuit of Lisa might have more to do with business than love. Alice accepted the assignment. According to local custom, the bride and groom were not allowed to see each other during the month before the wedding. That window of separation became the team's critical opportunity. Noticing David was highly guarded and mentally tense, they knew exhaustion could weaken his defenses. A massage would be the perfect way to lower his stress. That was when Mina stepped in. She specialized in breaking down physical boundaries through subtle, controlled contact. Her strategy was to use massage to create a sense of comfort and familiarity, then test emotional limits at the right moment. Sustained, gentle touch can release oxytocin, creating an illusion of closeness. When the body relaxes before the mind does, moral defenses may briefly loosen. Soon, David entered a deeply relaxed state. Mina seized the moment and tried to push further, but she failed. It was the first rejection of her professional career. Clearly, they were facing a formidable opponent. Since David's company urgently needed funding, the next move would not rely on charm alone. It would be about survival. Alice reinvented herself as a top-tier venture capitalist. She appeared with an investment proposal capable of saving David's company. David did not trust this woman who had appeared out of nowhere. He refused to even take her business card and walked away. On his way home, he came across a financial magazine featuring an exclusive interview with Lisa. That article reassured him. At their second meeting, David signed the agreement. Just as he felt relieved, Alice introduced an additional condition. She wanted him to become her lover. Most people would rationalize such a compromise. Human beings are remarkably skilled at inventing excuses for their own moral concessions. After a brief hesitation, David refused again. For the first time, Alice felt a crack in her professional confidence. On the way back, David seemed distracted. When they returned to the hotel, the air conditioner in his room mysteriously stopped working. He had no choice but to stay in Sophie's room. Sophie decided to deliver a final test. She slowly unbuttoned her clothes, an unmistakable and direct form of temptation. Yet David still refused. Looking at him, Sophie suddenly understood something. He wasn't merely resisting temptation. He was practicing a new identity. To him, each refusal was not a sacrifice, but a ritual of becoming the person he aspired to be. Alice reported the final results to Jack. Jack had no choice but to accept the truth. In the end, father and son-in-law had an honest, open conversation that lasted through the night. At last, the misunderstanding between them was resolved.